Hey guys, Hardcore ESO here, and today we're going to be talking about Elder Scrolls Online PvP. This is going to be the first episode of this series type thing, and all we're going to be talking about is main topics on ESO. So let's begin on PvP. So first topic on my list here, World PvP. I'm super excited for World PvP because it's not like World of Warcraft or anything like that. It's actually it's just pretty much, you go out there, you can support your team, you can support the people, you can support your guild in any way, shape, or form, and you don't have to, you queue up for anything. You can just go on and start killing and destroying and capturing and just messing around. You don't have to be waiting, and it's not limited to, 10 people, or you can have as many as you want people in one thing. So I'm super excited for it. And one thing to add on to World PvP is how it's only one server. There's not let's just say World of Warcraft and all that other type of games, how there's multiple servers up to 2 servers to hundreds of servers. It's one big old server. Everyone's on. It's called the mega server, as you can guess. And pretty much the game just puts you in a big mega server, so everyone's on, so you can have huge fights into the World PvP, trying to fight for Cyrodiil. So we have the 3 alliances: Daggerfall Covenant, Ebonheart Pact, and Alderamin Dominion. I don't know if Alderamin is how it's spelled, but whatever. And so we have those, and we have, let's just go over here. We have Daggerfall Covenant on this side of the world, on the northwest side. Then we have Ebonheart Pact, which is on the northeast side, and then we have Alderamin Dominion, which is on the south and southwest side, which is right here. So we have those 3, and they're all fighting for Cyrodiil. And so pretty much this is the PvP zone. All this PvP zone. So this is where you're going to be fighting for most things. It's not you queue up and you have to, see, here's how PvP and all the other servers and stuff. But where was I? But you don't have to queue up and wait for your thing. You don't have to, there's not a lot of people online. You don't have to wait for 20 minutes or up to 30 minutes trying to get into some PvP match. You just walk over to Cyrodiil and you find someone to kill, and then you can also team up with a mini group and go, let's say, take out a camp, or get with a big group and take out towers or forts. And so, yes. So let's go on to our next topic, which is overpowered sides. Now, a lot of broadcasters, YouTubers, and all that have been worrying whatever, about overpowered sides. Unless they're all saying Ebonheart Pact is going to be the overpowered side. Reason being is because the Nord. Because Nord rules all. We used to rule all of it. Nord is usually the main class played. A lot of people are just going to play Nord, so they can go to Ebonheart Pact. And this is just a picture I found on the Google thing to just say it out. But I don't know if this is true or not, so don't take my word on this particular part 100%. But another reason why it might be overpowered is because I see it's highlighted, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I think it's highlighted in the color because I think that's what, let's say Daggerfall Covenant owned the green, Alderamin Dominion owned the thing, and Ebonheart Pact, I'm guessing, owns all of this right here. And that might be another overpowered why Ebonheart's going to be so overpowered. Because they're going to own all that blue. And then, that's most of the world right there. So, that might be just another thing that might make it overpowered. So, overpowered sides is another big topic on here, and a lot of people are worrying about it. And some ideas about it is, I heard this one idea is, if Ebonheart pack does become overpowered, or let's say like another side becomes overpowered, another way you do it is underpowered sides. Let's say Alberry, Dominion, and Daggerfall are underpowered. Just give them like a 50% boost of attack or something in PvP zones. And so let's say it's 2-on-1 with Ebonheart and Daggerfall. 2-1, they go attack. This guy's gonna have a 50% bonus, so he's probably gonna be able to kill those two, or if they're good, they'll be able to kill him. So it's more balanced like that. See, so it's a little more balanced, and they're gonna be able to do more and such. So next topic we have is guild PvP. Guild PvP. So a lot of topics is on, if you haven't seen it, I would recommend going and seeing the podcast of second episode of Jesse and Forrest with the ESO podcast. I'll leave a link to a description below, and I really recommend going to see that, because they talk about one big thing, and which is guild PvP, and they have a lot of good ideas on it, and I'm just gonna talk about some ideas that they said on there. And the first one is, if a guild captures a tower or fort, it becomes like home base. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's a good idea. But the only thing that worries me is, if one guild pretty much has like 18 different forts, and another guild that's on the same side as them wants one of those forts, how are the other ones going to be able to claim forts? That's one problem. Like, are they going to have to, like, same side PvP to out the fort? I don't know how that's going to exactly work. But I really think that is still a good idea. Another thing they could do, the developers, I can't speak today, I'm so sorry, could just make it so a guild can only have one fort. And then around the fort or tower, there's little camps and stuff, and they own all of that. They just own all of it. And the fort, inside the fort, could be just like a hub, and what could happen is, let's say, to keep people around it, like, if someone attacks, then no one, and it's not the fort, just as a fort and not very valuable, then they can just, some people can attack, and the guild won't care about it and won't defend it. But what they could do is make it so that, let's say you have a crafting bonus in there. So if you if you craft in there, you have like a 15% bonus to XP on your crafting skills, or 15% chance to make it, or I don't know, you can do that. So people are around, and let's say there's like the only place a guild bank could be is in a fort. So the only way you can have a guild bank is if you like capture a fort. There's not going to be no guild banks in towns as such. So let's say they capture a fort, and they have a guild bank, and so they put all their items in it and all the guild stuff, but they lose the fort. They still keep the items, but they lose the guild bank. All the items are still in the guild bank, but they can't access it anymore because someone else has it now. The only way they can get all the guild bank stuff back and be able to access it, they get the fort back. Oh my god, I can't speak, I'm so sorry. Fort back, or they go capture another one so they can get the guild bank back. So that's another thing. That's just one thing they could keep around. And another thing I want to talk about is, if they do attack, like, what's going to go on? Like, what respawn system? That's what I'm worrying about, respawn system. So my idea is, let's say we have this tower here, and we're just gonna add some detail and have that little thing there, and more detail, have some spear type things, and there's some group is attacking, and let's say they're killing them, they're just slaughtering them. What another idea is let's say if they're slaughtering them, then the first thing for the raid, like they're raiding this place, first thing they should do for raiding them is that they should make it so if they're raiding them, that the people that are raiding, like let's say this is a campfire or whatever, they get the campfire, and then they will be able to respawn at the camp, and then they just go to this little fort thing. They can just go to it and keep going. And so the way the people that are being attacked will get back is that they will, one second, they will have like a flag in here, a little flag. I have like a little symbol in there, a little flag inside the base, and as long as that flag is intact, they'll be able to respawn. But this is just a respawn flag. So, like, let's say the raiders take it over. They haven't took it over fort, they just took out one of the respawn flags. I should say there should be 3 in each fort. And so the way they can stop the players respawning is they take out all of the flags. So the players that were in the fort, that are defending the fort, can no longer respawn. And so the way that the people that are defending can just go take out the camp that they have. And so that's pretty much how you can like win a little raid thing, is you have to take out their respawn system so they can't get back to you and keep attacking. So that's guild PvP. And my last topic is questions to developers. Have it on my little list thing. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this, but I'm just gonna make it into a different topic. So if you have any more ideas for me, for like if you want to talk about PvE or another topic on classes and stuff, just email me or make a comment, so you can just give me ideas. I can make more videos on this. And yeah, so please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And this is my first video, so if this is sloppy quality, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to improve more and more and more. It's, you know, beginning YouTuber, it's sort of what happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.